I'm Alex Garrett, and today's 5-Minute Fix is with my own buddy, my friend, and, my boss on Thursdays, Arthur Aidala.
I am never your boss, Alex. It's just the other way. I don't tell you 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. You tell me 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Well,
so
you got me on your show on AM 970. I wanted you on my podcast, and today's a very special day. What happened 30 years ago, November 16th?
30 years ago this morning, I got a phone call from my dad when I woke up in Queens, New York. And what you could do, Joan, is you could probably just shut the door. You're allowed to do that. Sorry, Alex.
It's okay.
This is live, podcasting. 30 years ago, I woke up, and it was time to go get the mail to find out the results of the bar exam that I had waited for 4 years of high school, 4 years of college, 3 years of law school, 3 months of studying for the bar, 3 days of taking the exam, and then 3 months of waiting for the results. My dad was sweet enough to inform me with tears coming down his face. I could hear through the phone that, in fact, I passed the bar exam and I was on the road to become a lawyer. I got sworn in on December the 2nd of 1992. It was the day after my 25th birthday. And the day that I found out 30 years ago today, and here's an important part, Alex. My mother, being the special woman that she is, she had a T-shirt made up for me, like in the middle of the day, that said A. Aidala, attorney at law, and it has today's date on it. And when I got home from my apartment in Queens that afternoon, she gave it to me, and I put it on. And I have saved that T-shirt. And this morning, I took it out of the shelf, and it fit, Alex. Not only did it fit, it was actually like a little loose. It was. I looked at the size. I go, what size did she get me? It was a large. And it's nice to know that 30 years later, I'm still able to fit into it, especially since, all kidding aside, Luca is 16, Arthur is 6, Ariana tomorrow will be 1. And, I want to be fit as a fiddle. I want to be an active dad. Luca and I love throwing the football around and throwing the baseball around. And in preparation, I have this big concert coming up.
A month from today,
I've been doing like sprints and running so that I have the air in my lungs to sing my lungs out. But I will tell you, Alex, people ask me quite often, my kid is thinking of going to law school, or someone says, I'm thinking of going to law school. And I do hear a lot of attorneys say, oh, no, I would never recommend it. I would definitely recommend it. There are so many important people who go to law school and pass the bar and never practice law. Megyn Kelly, she did practice law, but, she's gone another road. So many politicians, presidents of the United States and governors and mayors. It's a great education, not only in the law, but how to think. And then when you get out, lawyers have a special place in society. Nobody, it's called the bar because when you walk into a courtroom, there's like a ledge, like a bar from going into the actual well to make a legal argument. And unless you have that ESQ after your name, you can't go into you can't pass that bar. Not the kind of bar Sam Bolin goes to, but the legal bar. It's been a privilege and an honor, and I try to always, perform with the highest degree of ethics and morals and values. I try to defend the Constitution. I try to defend people and make sure their constitutional rights are protected. And it's been 30 years, and let's see if there's 30 more coming my way.
Now, you mentioned it a lot on the Power Hour, but my audience may not know who your role model is. Is it Justice Scalia? Is it?
Well, no. Justice Scalia is someone who has taught me a lot, but he had a very different career than I did. It would be dishonest if I didn't talk about my dad. Because my father was an assistant district attorney, and then he became a prosecutor. I was an assistant district. And then he became a defense attorney. I was an assistant district attorney, and now I'm a defense attorney. My dad stayed very small and kind of just kept himself and one associate. I went bigger. I stand on his shoulders in so many things that I do. But obviously, Alan Dershowitz is someone who I've become very close with, who is some degrees a mentor. The great trial lawyers, Benjamin Brofman and Jerry Shargell, are two people I've had great relationships with, I'm able to look up to. And, also people who are lifelong prosecutors like Joe Hines, like Michael Vecchione and Joe Petrosino from the Brooklyn DA's office. So I've been, very lucky. And people right in my own law firm, Judge Leventhal and Judge Kamens. I've known them basically my whole legal career. and John Esposito, who's my partner, I interned for him 32 years ago. So I've been blessed to have wonderful people. And my mom's dad, I didn't know him much as a lawyer. I knew him more as a grandpa, but I knew he was a lawyer. He was always doing legal work until the day he died. And so I've been very, very, very fortunate.
Well, and I know a month from today is going to be a very big night because you're going to be the singing lawyer that night, aren't you?
That's going to be a great night. It's the holiday party for my law firm and for my radio show. And for anything else. And yes, I'm reconstituting my high school and college band, Rapid Pulse. And you're going to have some high energy, rough, danceable pop rock for about 40 minutes after DJ Sambolino plays some tunes. And then when we're done, we got dueling pianos up on the stage. So it's going to be a lot more fun.
Well, thank you to you, Sambolino, Joni, for welcoming me into the ABK Law family. I love working with you guys every week. So thank you.
You're the best, Alex. Just keep that smile on your face and that goes a long way. It hides up the rest of your ugliness.
Well, with that, I'm Alex Garrett.
Alex, you're a really handsome guy.
This has been my 5-minute fix for today, November 16th, 2022.